Hey friends, thanks for tuning in again. My name is Doona. Today we're going to work on some shoulder mobility to help with more extension during your backswing. Okay, so you're going to come into child's pose with your big toes to touch, knees wide apart. And then as you sit on your heels, really important, hinging from the hip so the lower back stays grounded, or rather lengthened. You're going to stretch your arms over your head and then relax your forehead all the way down. Good. And then as you take a deep inhale, stretch your fingertips forward, walking away from your hips. And as you exhale, sink your hips down towards your heels. Again, finding more length, more extension through the arms. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And then on your next inhale, thread your left arm underneath your right shoulder and relax your left cheek down to the floor. Okay? So let's reach the right arm up. Flip your hand and bend your right elbow behind your lower back. Place your right hand to your lower back on the left side, or hook your right hand between your left hip crease. Okay, so finding that nice stretch into both shoulders here. Opening up through more of that right side, the front side of that right shoulder. So you're twisting your body as you open up that right shoulder. Good. One more breath. As you exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Good. Release that right arm. Release that left arm, and the same thing on the other side. Reach your right arm underneath your left shoulder. Relax the right cheek. Inhale, reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. Flip your palm. And then bend your elbow. Place your hands again behind the lower back on the right side or between your hip crease on the right side. And use this half bind to open up that left shoulder this time. Focus on twisting and rolling from your ribs, opening up the left ribs back. And imagine reaching your right hand across the room. Take another deep breath in. Breath out. Good. Release the left arm. Let's come back to child's pose. And then on your inhale, you're going to rise up to tabletop position. Stack your knees underneath your hips, wrist underneath your shoulders. From here, keeping your hips where it's at, over your knees, you're just going to walk your hands forward and drop your chest down for puppy pose. Option 1, relax your forehead down. Option 2, bring your chin down to the floor. So the goal is to drop your chest down towards the floor as best as you can. Stretching your arms forward, working into the triceps as well as the upper back here. Good. Breathing. Feel free to keep your eyes closed as we're going to hold here for another 2 breaths or so. Good. On your next inhale, you're going to rise up to tabletop position. You're going to grab your 2 blocks. Okay. So let's grab the 2 blocks and then play around with the different height and the lengths of the blocks. I like to do the medium height, so it's really up to you. Okay, you're going to bring the blocks about shoulder width apart. Then walk your elbows towards the top of the blocks, okay, as best as you can. Okay, now if this is too much for your knees, you could go ahead and lift the hips up even more, walking the blocks even higher. Okay, otherwise you could just sit on your heels. Good. From here, you're going to bring your palms together and then melt your chest down towards your thighs and relax your head between the blocks. Then bend your elbows and place your hands behind your neck. Good. So now to get a little bit deeper, you could always walk the elbows forward even more. Getting, again, more into the triceps. If you want to work into the hips as well as the inner thighs, you can walk your knees out. So basically coming back into your child's pose position. Good, holding here. If your forehead or chest does not touch the floor, again, I don't want you to force it down. You never want to force it down. Be gentle. Work with your range of motion. Remember, everybody is different, so listen to yours here. Inhale. And then exhale. Good. All right, you're going to re-straighten your arms. Go ahead and lift your head. Bring your 2 blocks once again. Move it up towards the top of your mat. Okay, again, you can play around with the different heights and the lengths of the blocks. Really depends how open your shoulders are. Okay, so we're going to come into puppy pose with the blocks. You're going to keep your hands on the blocks. Keep walking your hands forward as you melt your chest down. Okay, so this time your hips are over your knees. So second set of puppy pose, this time just with blocks. Again, you could melt your forehead or maybe your chin down. Holding here for about 3 breaths. This is really good to find a nice thoracic extension, especially if you have like a C curve in your setup position. Or, when you putt, sometimes we tend to over round the upper back. So it's a nice release, fixing our posture here. One more breath. Good. All right, you're going to rise up and let's come up to seated position. Okay. And then just go ahead and roll out the shoulders. Good. All right, place your right arm underneath the left so you're crisscrossing. And then let's take eagle arms. So layer 1, grab opposite elbows, or shoulders rather. Up, back of the hands to touch, or bring your palms to touch. From here, you're going to lift your elbows to shoulder height and press your hands away from your face. Good. Inhale, lift your elbows, arch your back, gaze up, and keep lifting your forearms away from your face. Exhale, round your upper back, tuck your chin towards your chest, hollow out your belly. Good. Inhale, come back to center. And this time, let's take a twist to the right. Use your oblique strength to twist, 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 and then pull your hands away from your body or from your face. Good. Come back to center and then slowly release. Go ahead and roll it out. Okay, same thing on the other side. Left arm underneath the right, whatever arm variation feels best for you. Inhale, lift the elbows in line with the shoulders, but keep the shoulders relaxed. Exhale, press your hands away from your face. Inhale, lift your elbows up towards the ceiling. Keep pressing your hands away from the face. Lift your chest up. Lift your shoulder blades up into your chest. Exhale, round your back. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Good. This time you're rounding. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Then twist over to the left. Get that nice spinal rotation here. Press your hands away from the face. Keep pressing the forearms away. Holding here. Inhale. And then exhale, slowly release. All right, go ahead and release the arms. Go ahead and shake it out. All right, friends, so I suggest you doing the short warm-up right before you play golf, whether you're going to the range or playing all 18 holes. You're going to find a beautiful extension to that backswing, okay, creating more power and speed. All right, friends, I'll see you guys next Saturday. Thanks for joining in.